Do you struggle with finding balance in your tree posture? Or do you find that your hips rotate slightly when you try to come into this? Or do you just struggle with lifting that bent leg up into position? Today, in this small breadcrumb, I'm going to break down a possible move that you could use to help deepen this asana. And this is part of our actual bigger class full of about 6 different progressions which will help you to actually deepen that progress. So for this one, we're going to come up to standing. And here, what we're going to do is we're going to find the ground with our standing foot. And we're actually just going to focus on the leg that we lift, okay? So I'm going to drive this foot into the floor, and then from here, I kickstand this foot, and we're actually going to go for reps with this bent leg. Drawing in the core and squeezing the glutes. I'm going to bring this leg up as high as I can and squeeze. I'm trying to lift my chest up and squeeze my glutes here, and then come down. We go again. We lift up and squeeze. We're going to go for 3 more reps. We come up, we squeeze, and back down. If you find that balance is an issue here, then maybe grab hold of a chair. And we can use that just to create that stability whilst we start to train this leg. We come up, regain balance, and then back down. We shake this out. We do the same on the other side. We find the ground with our feet. We bring that energy up into this hip, squeezing this glute and standing tall with the chest. Once you've found the balance and the firmness with the floor, we're going to lift this foot out of this kickstand position, and we come up through for 1 and back down. So we're coming into our end range. We lift up and squeeze and back down. We go for 3 more reps here. We come up. 2. Last one, drive the foot through the floor as we pull this knee up, we hold, and then we release. Shaking it out, we transfer the weight back into the original standing foot. We come to that kickstand again whilst we find the glutes, the lift of the chest, and return to the core for that stability. And then this time, we're actually going to turn this knee out, and I'm going to bring the back of my hand onto my sacrum here, to give me this feedback to tell if my hips move. So I bring the weight back into the foot, the hip, the glute, lift the chest, refirm the core, and then keeping my hips square, I turn this knee out, or this leg out as far as I can into this external rotation. Then I come back to my lift. 1, and back down. The idea is that I'm not shifting the hips. I want to stay square onto the camera or square onto the front of my mat. I lift again. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out as we lift up. Control back down. And 5. And return back to the floor. Shake out. We do exactly the same thing on the opposite leg. We distract the foot, toe. Find the strength with the foot, bring that strength up into the hip, tall through the chest, core's engaged. Left hand now on the sacrum, keeping the hip square, and we turn that left knee out as far as we're able. Now, if I was to pull that knee a little further, it's going to pull my hip, so I just go as far as I can, and then I lift. 1. And again, if we need a chair here for stability or the wall, that's totally fine. 2. I come up, I'm still trying to pull my knee backwards as well as up and keeping my hips square. 2 more reps. 1 and 2. And then relax off. If you found that helpful, there's a whole episode of how we can build strength within our tree and improve our balance within this. And if you're interested in that, you can find that at the One Yoga online studio. I'm James. Thank you for joining me for that breadcrumb.